Dear students, we are continuing our discussion on Module 6. In this video lecture, we are discussing two concepts, total quality management and Six Sigma, both are very familiar term for you. Just consider as a refreshment class. So, what is TQM, Total Quality Management? Basically, it's a management philosophy carried out by many firms to improve the qualities. Actually, one of the major idea of total quality management is here we are trying to reduce the defects more than rectification. Here, the prevention is better than cure. That is a major philosophy behind total quality management. Here, we are stressed on prevention of defects more than rectification. So, basically, total quality management is a management philosophy or a practice done by the industry to improve the quality from its process starts from the basic design process to then the R&D design, each and every development, every stage of the product cycle is included in the total quality management. It starts from either from design process or even from the market research to understand the need of the customer, the need to product design, then manufacturing, then sales, service, all things are connected. We are trying to improve the total quality. Another thing we need to know that total quality management says that quality is the function or the responsibility of every employee. So what are the total quality functions? Actually, I said management. Total quality management is trying to incorporate all process in the manufacturing or a design to increase the quality. So basically, it starts from the development of product specification, then design, then the reliability testing, then capability studies, quality planning, quality checking of materials, vendor selection, means supplier selection, the vendor development, inspection, manufacturing, service, training of staff, quality audits, etc. Basically, it starts from the scratch to final. All things are come under total quality management. So, basically, if you say that what are the major four principles in total quality management, it says that do it the right thing the first time to eliminate the costly rework. Actually, if there is a chance of improvement is there in the first time itself, try to improve that, eliminate the cost of rework. Then listen and learn from customers and as well as employees. Total quality management ensure that we are ensuring the customer participation as well as we are ensuring the employee participation. Make continuous improve. That's the one of the major principle of TQM. Small and continuous improve. And fourth one, build teamwork and trust and mutual support between the employees. These are the four major principles of TQM. So basically, TQM have four legs. As I said, continuous improvement, customer focus, responsibility of everyone, and prevention. While you are writing about total quality management, you have to write about these four terms: continuous and small improvement. Actually, TQM says that every industry has to improve in a continuous way. Either it's a small improvement. So basically, every industry has to be improved continuously. Second, customer focus. Actually, customer is the God. Customer is God of every business. So we need to know the customer taste, customer interest. And universal responsibility means quality is the responsibility of everyone. Quality is the responsibility of everyone. And fourth one, prevention. These are the four major principles. For these four major principles, we need many things. What we need? Teamwork. We need the teamwork between the employee. We need employee involvement. We need to empower the employee through proper training. We need to ensure the proper quality measurement is there. We need to ensure we are giving training to each employee. We need to study the value improvement. We have to follow the principles of benchmarking. We need to eliminate the root cause of failure and sustained. We need to ensure a proper management involvement is there, a proper supplier selection, supplier involvement is has to be ensured. We have to think statistically. We need to use the statistical principles to ensure the quality. So these are about total quality management. What are the barriers to TQM? Why what are the major things we will lack while we implementing TQM principles? One, the lack of management consent. As I said, the management is responsible for everything. So management commitment is an essential criteria. Inability to change organizational culture. We have to prevent the inertia part. Every industry has to adopt according to situation. Improve improper planning. As we know, planning is one of the most important criteria. So improper planning is another element. Inadequate use of empowerment. We need to empower employees, we need to empower each and every person. So without empowerment, we have to can't move for total quality management. Lack of continuous training and education. Paying inadequate attention to internal and external customers, both customer focus. Failure for continuous improvement. So as we know, what are the advantage of TQM? Advantage unique to TQM. What? It makes company a leader, not a follower. It makes company more sensitive to customer needs. It makes company adopt more to change in terms of customer point of view. Higher quality, customer care, satisfaction, benefit for the company. Product quality, satisfied staff, improved productivity, reduced quality cost, increased market. What about staff? Empowerment, improved job interest, higher recognition, more training. So these are a short note about total quality management. And we also need to discuss one more term in this lecture, that is Six Sigma. Actually, the term Six Sigma is a statistical term. Actually, the Six Sigma concept first implemented by Motorola. Nowadays, everyone is trying to reduce the concept of Six Sigma. It's a process improvement methodology. Here, uh, actually, we are trying to improve the total quality. Basically, what is Six Sigma? We will discuss Six Sigma in a direct way. Six Sigma project carried out by the organization follows a structured methodology for targets. What we mean by Six Sigma? Actually, Six Sigma concept says that the company only allows 3.4 defects per million. Actually, that means we are ensuring 99.99966% of accuracy. If a company is following on a quality which having 99.9966% accuracy, we say that it follows Six Sigma. The company has to ensure all methodology. Company has to start from the scratch to the final delivery of the customer to reduce the defect as much as possible. We will only allow 3.4 defects per million. Actually, this will be the curve for Six Sigma. If a company follows a Six Sigma concept, as we know, look at this figure. A traditional products will have the more space, more specification, will have more number of defects. But in the case of a Six Sigma graph, number of defects, look in the right part, number of defects will be 0.333. Actually, we will ensure 99.66% of quality. While you are discussing Six Sigma, you have to draw this graph. So, what are the different sigmas? If Six Sigma, as I said, 3.4 defects only. If a company follows 5 Sigma, we can have a defects is 233. Usually industrial average is 3 sigma to 5 sigma. That is usually the industrial average. Most of the companies are following either 3 or 4, 5. Actually 6 sigma is a dream of every company, having only 3.4 defects per million. If we have a 3.4 defects per million, the cost of quality is less than 10%. The cost of poor quality, we will we will have the loss of sale due to poor quality is only have a chance of less than 10%. That's the world class approach. So for successful implementation of Six Sigma, we need to use statistical tools, culture of shared vision, involvement of all cross-section of employee and workers. We have to ensure all these things. Usually, the stage-by-stage development of Six Sigma is usually called DMAIC. We will discuss what is DMAIC. What is DMAIC? That is a Six Sigma approach. D means define, M means measure, A means analysis, A means improve, and C is control. Define, measure, analysis, improve, control. These are the different phases in Six Sigma. If a company needs to have a quality of Six Sigma, we need to define who is the customer and what their needs. We need to measure the process in detail. We need to analyze the important reasons for failure. We need to improve the cause of failure, and we need to have the proper control measures. Define, measure, define the need, measure the quality, analyze the quality, improve by reduce the defects, and finally control. DMAIC. DMAIC. 5 phases in Six Sigma. DMAIC. You can expect a question. Explain DMAIC approach in Six Sigma. Define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. These are about total quality management as well as about Six Sigma. Usually in 6 module, we can expect a short question either TQM or a Six Sigma or both. So in next section, last video lecture, next will be the last video lecture, we will discuss about ISO and quality circles. Thank you.